Alright guys, like I was saying, this is the ebook was here, and I'm gonna deck profile this guy's Satellarknights. So let's get onto it.
So for the first assassin, I play 3 Assassin's Creed Deneb. This card searches everything, so obviously you're gonna play 3. Self-explanatory.
Second assassin.
Also self-explanatory.
Because it's actually.
I'm gonna get to a lot. People are starting to play 2, and I don't think that should be, especially this build. This is the artifact build. People tend to play 2, and I'm gonna get to why you should be playing 3. One of those guys.
Because burning is.
Because this card just sacks games. It's not even funny. And then 2 moral talk. People play 3, people play 2, and people play 3 of these in Beagle Tech and Ignitions. I figure if I'm gonna play 3, then I feel like I should play Ignitions and Beagle Tech, and I don't want to play 3 because drawing this card is bad. Just like how people used to play 3 Messenger Auto. People are like, I don't want to like play 2 Messenger Auto because then I'll draw one, have one in the deck. Well, then play less, don't play more. So the same thing here. I don't want to draw this card, so I don't know why I'd play more. I'll draw second, and then the 1 Honest. Beautiful and secret rare. So 3 Rota. This is where I'm gonna get
common.
Yeah, I know. 3 Rotas. So this is where I'm gonna bring in why I play 3 of these guys. Play 3 of those too, but that's kind of obvious. So better than just opening up Deneb, I'd rather be opening this and this. This is a much stronger play, right? You have the opportunity to have 3 cards in field, you know, do that, send Deneb, do that, have it do Deneb. This is more damage that turns you choose to attack first. This is a bigger card than just normal summon Deneb. It's obviously better to just have these guys on the field for 3,500 damage. And so I was gonna say, so I don't, if I have this or this, I'm not gonna Rota for Deneb. I'd rather just Unicali for Deneb, or
You may mill the Deneb.
Yeah, I'd rather mill the Deneb first.
And the
open either of these and this.
And the subsidy out here.
Yeah. So that's that. 2 dualities, because drawing 3 dualities is really bad. I hate, or like you draw a duality and then it's like, all right, let's draw some code cards now, because now I got my things. Oh man, it's another duality. Also in those builds, it's like you need, in the regular Satellarknights, just straight up Satellarknights, you'd probably play more because you just need to have your monsters always or you lose. This deck you can keep up your advantages with Sanctums and Moral Talks, so there's, just play 2.
I think this is fine.
3 MST.
Yes.
I'm not a big fan, but drawing your Moral Talks, this card makes them live, otherwise your Moral Talks are really dead, unless your opponent's like, so I saw an artifact Sanctum. We're obviously going to be dragoning and blind him seeing the back row. So,
and emptiness.
And emptiness, stop sentience. And side deck.
Yes.
And then the Soul Charge. And then 3 Sanctum. People have been giving me shit. No, it's so weird. People have been giving me shit for playing 2 of these and 3 Sanctums, and it just makes me like, are you high? Doesn't matter.
You want to draw down
draw these. I'm not. What times am I going to draw all 3 of these? Like, are you real? Even if I do, there's this amazing card. It's called Daigasso Emerald, and Daigasso Emerald shuffles cards into the deck. I didn't know if you know that. 3 calls.
Yes.
Someone has an aha moment.
2 alpha.
Why?
Why? I don't. So I keep on drawing alpha. I kept on drawing alpha dead. Or at least I draw alpha, and I draw 2 alpha, and draw 3 alpha. I'm like, I opened a Deneb. Why are you giving me so many alphas? I'm looking to use it once. So the card's obviously really, really good, but like, playing too many, it clogs. Just like any card.
I guess.
People are giving me shit for this too. But this card is Winda, Construct, Dante, Downard, any monster that can attack that I don't want on the field. This is an answer to.
Okay, so start right there. This guy I think is Deep Prison's bad. Any comments on that?
It's not. I mean, he's not the only person that thinks that Deep Prison should not be played. I feel like
I'm gonna give him the benefit. I mean, he has enough room to play traps, obviously. The reason I don't like it because your opponent actually has to attack.
Right.
Which, if your opponent sees 4 back row, I mean, a good opponent. If you're playing a bad opponent, you should win regardless. If you're playing a good opponent, they're not going to say, 4 back row, attack. It's the same thing as like having a set monster. They don't know what you're playing and attacking. They're not going to do it. They're just going to destroy the monster first, see if it's Fire Hand, Ice Hand, whatever, Yang Zing, just to see what deck you're playing, even if you're playing Shaddoll. I feel like there's better cards to play. If your opponent has an Emptiness and they attack, you deprison, Emptiness doesn't go. Like, a lot of people are going to give me hate for this, but Mirror Force is actually a better card. Because Mirror Force gives you no Emptiness, and that is the problem right now. I mean, Deprison is a good card and everything, but I just think there's better cards to play than, you know.
Alright, good point.
I accept his, that argument.
I'm not gonna be like, dude, you're trash, you should play this card.
Like you did like 2 minutes ago?
Yes! No, because, well, I mean, I didn't really do that. I just said, I just said I don't think you should be playing.
Just more than anything, this card kills Winder, and Winder kills me. Yeah. So, and they're, huh?
No.
I do play Synctum, but, Synctum.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh. 2 inches, just because I don't have 3. I'd obviously be playing 3. I also would obviously be playing 3 of this. In fact, I'd probably drop a Deprison or something else in there to play third one of these.
Open this chain.
Huh? This card always. I tried playing 2 of these and 2 Fiendish Chain, and my argument was, well, if I have Vanities, then I can Fiendish Chain. If I don't have Vanities, then I break this and Bacon's just going to be in the grave, so it's going to be even better. But then I was just like, had Fiendish Chain, I was like, I guess I lose.
Wait, you made this?
Yeah. One Soul Drain, because this deck doesn't get hurt by Soul Drain, and like all the other, even rogue decks,
except
most
for
of them,
roll attack when you MST it.
Yes.
Except for it hurts my Moral Attack when I MST and it hurts my Delta Tharos when it dies. I can live with that if my opponent can't play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Tier 2.
Tier 2. Compulse and warning.
And maybe actually playing the bottomless. I don't know. It's just I've had people bottomless me playing Satellarknights, and it's just like I haven't really cared. There really isn't anything except for Construct to bottomless in that deck, unless you want to start bottomlessing their dragons. And
well, I think the bottomless is a good card because of
also
the Dark Armed and the PLS. Like,
it's good against Saki cards.
Yes,
commenting also on,
but they're not even Saki because that's
what he
the
said
deck
about.
is doing.
Real quick, what he said about Deprison is the same reason. I just feel like Deprison is worth a play, but the same argument for that I could use for this. Only something he didn't bring up, that there aren't reactionary traps. So like, and all the decks right now, that deck is
chainable.
Yeah, they're all chainable. Those two, bottomless isn't a chainable card.
Neither is Solemn Warning.
Neither is Solemn Warning, but Solemn Warning is better than bottomless.
Yes, obviously.
But your back row is so vulnerable. The infamous actually, Alexander Thomas goes that did the famous Madolche thing Dragon format, stopped playing his Madolche deck for a different deck that played like no back row because he felt back row was such a delicate thing. It would be better to play a deck that wasn't playing back row than playing a back row heavy deck, because there's Dragon, there's Mystical Space Typhoons, there's Trap Stuns. Just your back row is so vulnerable. So I wanted to. That's
what I think you should be playing. I think you should be playing Trap Stun. That card is for Trap.
Trap Stun 2 is a card I considered, but I don't know. We'll see. This is a golden taking to regional, so.
Hey guys, guess what? We mentioned Alexander Thomas in this video.
We did.
I respect the hell out of that guy.
He goes to our locals.
I love that guy.
Extra deck.
Extra deck. So I play one Mechafen Beast Mega Raptor token.
Yes, because you made it.
These are just so expensive, it's not even funny.
$5, I know.
It's not. I looked up on eBay. They're like in the $20 to $30 range. I know.
That's ridiculous.
2 Delta Tharos that could end up dropping to just 1. I just haven't made this card a lot recently. I'm remembering all the times I've made this card repeatedly and it wins games. Just like I feel like losing this card after you make it, if they do anything other than like make this thing without traps, it's not really great.
Right.
It can be great sometimes. Like it's a better
Go faster.
Okay. Just let me remember the name of that card that you play. Ghost Recalibur card. It's a better Ghost Recalibur card. Much better Ghost Recalibur card. 2 Sky Musketeer.
Cards busted.
Cards busted. It's better than Arc. Arc. Saiton.
Everyone made this.
Huh?
Everyone made this.
Twice for game. Just twice for game. Other times it got like I lost. Or didn't really help at all. Polydynamo, because that card's ridiculous. I don't really like that card. That card's ridiculous. That card's also ridiculous. That card's nuts. This card is specifically good in this deck because a lot of times you're making your Altair play and then summoning this, and then you're summoning a monster. The reason I don't like this is because, you know, you all tie into this, and then it's the other point. There's a battle monster. Just really isn't another point in making it. All these other cards, they have, like, extra things that help you.
Right.
Like, regardless if you attack or not. Like this card, that's why this card's so good. Same with that thing. Cowboy is also good. That card, because I hate, like, I don't like Satellarknights, I don't like the mirror, so I like banishing their stuff. I like banishing stuff from, you know, like Vusions and other card decks like that. Treeborn Frogs, dude.
Alright, so...
wait, side deck, real quick. I'll go through it quick.
Alright, quick.
So, Thunder King, Deed of Crows for the mirror match. Flying Seas for Gigia in the mirror match. That for Gigia. And
or anything.
Rogue. Yeah. That because it's really, really kind of good. Those because they're also really, 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 really kind of good.
No.
This guy kind of said this, but I'm like, okay.
That's a different video.
That's a different video about why this card is ridiculous.
That's why I hate that card.
I don't like playing this card at 3, but I just don't have... I just,
wins the mirror match.
Wins the mirror match, and I don't like Tour Guide, and I don't like Mathematician.
Alright.
And that's it.
This is a really freaking long deck profile video. Speak faster, man.
This guy literally told me before then not to speak fast.
Yeah, because it just sounds like you're on some kind of drugs.
I'm not on drugs. I'm never on drugs. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, so anyway, that is Cheshire's Satellarknight deck profile. Comment, rate, subscribe, and
Go to
peace out,
Subway.
guys. Yeah, and come to Subway. And peace out.